Good morning, everybody. Active Rog coming at you on this beautiful Sunday morning, the 11th of the 11th, November that is. That's a lot of ones in a date. It's a vlog, video blog with a difference today. Now, for those of you who don't know me or who I am, I'm a professional graphic designer, illustrator, web developer and photographer based in Surfers Paradise on Australia's Gold Coast. My passion for photography and creativity also extends to health, wellness and fitness, and I am in fact also a fully certified personal trainer and nutritionist. But enough about me now, let's get cracking. First, excuse the fill light behind me. Yes, it is meant to be there. Okay, I'm doing something different today, and as you can see, I've got a GoPro 7 here, I've got a GoPro 6 up there recording, so yeah, we're doing something different. On Friday, I picked up my new third generation iPad Pro, 12.6 inches of viewing pleasure, 256 gigabytes of RAM. It is one expensive beastie, over $2,000 you're looking at there, including the new pencil. Now, what I really do like about the new iPad Pro and the new Apple Pencil is that it magnetically attaches to the top of the iPad Pro. So it automatically pairs up with it and charges it, which is absolutely brilliant. Now, that's been my biggest complaint with the first generation Apple Pencil. I always seem to have it with a flat battery. So you've got to plug it into the side of the iPad to charge it and to pair it. Or of course, you can use that little double ender here and use a standard lightning cable to charge it. So with the new Apple Pencil, it just attaches to the top of the iPad and that's it, no more cables. Now, a lot of people obviously have lost these little caps, which has to be put somewhere safe while it's charging, and I know a few people have lost that as well. So anyways, big improvement, good work there, Apple. So also a couple of my clients have actually broken this connector off, so obviously they're stuck in the side of the iPad and somehow managed to snap it right off. Anyways, now, not using my little iPad as a graphics tablet anymore. It is now a third screen, as you can see here. I use an app called Duet. This extra bit of screen real estate makes my post-production workflow so much more efficient. Now, it basically connects using Apple AirPlay. I do prefer to physically connect it rather than using wireless, so that way there's no lag. Now, just briefly back to the Apple Pencil, all right? The two pencils, they both feel about the same, except the new one has a little flat beveled edge where it attaches to the new iPad Pro for charging and pairing. Now, I also have a Wacom Intuos Pro tablet, this little beastie over here. It is a nice product, but I've got to be honest with you that the Apple solution with the tablets and the pens just run circles around it. They shit all over it. Firstly, the Wacom pen. The Apple pen feels so much better. The upside, obviously, this one doesn't need batteries and basically has this little buttons that you can configure whatever you want them to do. So I had it set up as undo and change your brush size. So with the new Apple Pencil, there was a double tap feature there as well. So yep. Absolutely love the Apple product, and the fact that now, you know, I used to like the fact that this thing did not need a battery, but the fact that the Apple Pen actually has somewhere to charge seamlessly just by sitting on top of the iPad, that's beautiful. Now, I use all my Apple devices actively. Active Rog is an active user. Now, just to give you a heads up, I shoot all of my videos using my iPhone XS. Has Face ID recognition, just like the iPad does. It's a big step forward from using the fingerprint system. Now, like I said, all my videos are shot using my iPhone XS. It has a brilliant camera. It works like a charm for both green screen and natural video shoots. Now, speaking of video shoots, I do a lot of video work, commercial productions, advertisements, infomercials, and I also do a lot of work on Fiverr.com. Check out my page, Fiverr.com/ActiveRog. I do memes, promos, gag videos, product commercials, promotions, channel trailer videos for your YouTube and Facebook, and so forth. And as a matter of fact, one of my most popular gigs is me having my shirt off at the gym doing memes and birthday greetings, and lately Fortnite dances. So let me just pull my my Fiverr across. Okay, and you can see here, let's just go back to my dashboard. There's 18 orders today. Well, it's actually 20. 2 have just come across as completed. Here we go. Left feedback on the order. So let me just do a quick review on that. Okay. Cheers and thanks. Taking care of business here. I'll just very quickly do these two. 5-star review. Let's see what the buyer had to say. Great video for a cheap price, quickly delivered, and he did every request perfectly. 10 out of 10. That's the way the Rog rolls. Let's have a look at this one here. Quick review. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, cheers and thanks. Let's see what this one had to say. 5-star review. Exactly what I asked for. Now, some of the reviews I get are absolutely brilliant. So if you go to my page, fiverr.com/activerog, that's basically the page. Like I said, what a Flex My Bod bestseller. See, there you go. The Rog flexes his muscles, and the reviews. Top lad, another excellent gig. Best person alive. Honestly, check this out. Best person alive, honestly. There you go. Thank you. Absolutely awesome. Anyway, so just going back to the dashboard, there is good money in doing this shit. So I'll go to my dashboard, go to my earnings. So far this week, since last Sunday, I made $640 US, which is pending clearance, and that's from last week's jobs that I completed. So, I mean, in a nutshell, that's good money in a week from what are basically $5 to $10 little video shoots. Now, some are a little higher price. I'm charging $5 for a gun flex, and I'm charging $5 extra for a dab move. But they're very quick to do if you know how to do them efficiently. Now, it would take me on average about 20 to 30 minutes to shoot 6 to 8 videos and then whip them up on Final Cut Pro and deliver them online to the buyers using Fiverr.com's platform. Now, that works out about $40 to $70 US per hour. Now, I can't complain about that. So if you want to make the good money, right, you have to be prepared to actually do something, not sit on your ass daydreaming what you want to do and gonna do, like so many people I know, but actually do it. Get yourself out there, get shit done, otherwise your business will fail. Anyway, so after forking out over $2,000 on this new iPad Pro and Apple Pencil, I did some research on apps that I can get to make my production workflow more efficient. Now, the primary purpose of my new iPad Pro is, of course, as a graphics tablet to use with Adobe's Creative Cloud products, being Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign. And I use an app called Astropad to mirror my display to my iPad, and it works absolutely brilliantly. Now, having worked in production at 9/8 Television many years ago, what I really missed was having jog and shuttle control. When doing post-production editing of my videos on Final Cut Pro, I just so much long to have jog and shuttle control. Now, if you don't know what jog and shuttle is, you're about to find out. Like I said, I use Final Cut Pro 10 these days. Now, back in the 90s when I worked in TV post-production, I worked with both U-matic as well as Type-C magnetic videotape systems and mostly Sony editing hardware, which of course had physical jog and shuttle control wheels. Now, I did some research and I found an iPad app called Control Plus Console. Now, let me just fire this thing up. So we'll just switch to the GoPro down here, which hopefully is still recording. And this app is called Control Console. Now, this allows you to use your iPad Pro to control a variety of video kinds of software. The free version allows you to control QuickTime. You can get a photo Lightroom sort, and yes, $46.99. It is not cheap. It's actually quite expensive, but I do believe that even though it's a bit on the pricey side, it's worth it. So we'll go here to Final Cut Pro Editor. we'll go to Final Cut Pro. So a little bit of a play around of it and just show you the features of it. So basically this is a jog and shuttle control wheel. And as you can see on the screen up here, I can basically frame by frame. For example, if I wanted to do an edit or a cut, I can then go to my blade tool and cursor across with my mouse and cut it here. Then I can, if I wanted to cut, say, here. Now I use the Magic Mouse. Magic Mouse is absolutely brilliant for video editing. I can then cut this. Now it also allows you to delete. You can go back to the previous cut. So basically I can jog and shuttle. Yeah, this is one of the silly videos I got paid $20 to do, so yeah. I can delete, lift, overwrite. I can also, has an undo feature, so I don't have to use the keyboard controls. I can zoom in and zoom out. I can go to my event browser, timeline. I can go forward to the next edit line. It has a redo feature as well. So it saves you having to use the keyboard shortcuts on Final Cut Pro. So Final Cut Pro 10 Editor, which is part of the Control Plus, is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely love it. So like I said, you've got a four controller, so you've got QuickTime, Control Plus console, QuickTime controller. You can have a Lightroom sorter. You can work it with Premiere Pro if that's your flavor. Then you've got two different types. Obviously, you've got a budget priced version, a simple version, and you've got a full one. Same thing with Final Cut Pro. There is a simple one, which just gives you jog and shuttle control. I like to go to whole hog and have the full flexibility. This app saves me a lot of time, people. It's worth getting. So just to give you a rundown, you know, like I said, you have to be efficient to make the good money. And obviously, you've also got to buy the good gear. In a nutshell, I absolutely love the Apple ecosystem because basically I've got the iPhone XS. I use the Apple Watch for my notifications. So the whole system just works absolutely brilliantly. Two iPads connected to my Mac, and yep, there we go. Just got notification. I should go for a run down the beach and do some exercise. It's sunny outside. So just to give you a roundup, what third-party apps that I use, like I said, video production, it is basically Final Cut Pro with the Control Plus console and the Pro version of the Final Cut Pro 10 editor. I copy the screen for the extra screen real estate. I physically connect it to my Mac so there's no lag. And that's an app called Duet, and that basically allows you to use your iPad as an additional screen. So this way, like I said, I actively use all my products. For photography, I'm more of a fan of Canon. I just prefer Canon over anything else. I'm not being paid by Canon or Apple or Control Plus. Nobody. I'm not making any money out of this video. It is simply my personal opinion and what I use and what I believe works best. With the photography stuff, obviously it's the Adobe Creative Suite, Creative Cloud that I use. I've now just got hold of Adobe Photoshop CC 2019. We'll be doing a video a bit later on today just to run you guys through some of the improvements that they've done with Photoshop CC 2019. They've made huge improvements to the content aware fill. What's always happened lately with Content Aware is it just doesn't quite get it right. So now you can actually customize it with a preview window. But probably no point explaining it until you actually see it. So we'll hit that video up a bit later on. Anyways, that's pretty much about it. So like I said, if you want to make good money and you want to be successful in business, then you've got to be prepared to work hard, to get yourself out there, get off your ass, stop talking and start doing. Anyways, that's enough for me today. I'm going to go down and probably get some breakfast at the old sandbar. Have yourselves an awesome day. Live with passion. See you at the top and God bless. And keep buying them Bitcoins. We need a Bitcoin right here so I can buy some more Apple products, alright? See you later. Have an awesome day.